Welcome to Zion Fashion Business School. Today we'll be illustrating a basic bodice sleeve. In our previous videos, we've illustrated how to draft a basic bodice block. And this is an example of a full basic bodice block. And for this tutorial, we will need it. Then we need our tape rule, then our pen, scissors, a curve, and then our ruler. So let's get started. To begin, we are going to be drawing our starting line. We're going to draw our starting line. I'm going to draw a starting line. I'm going to draw a starting line like so, and from there we are going to be taking our cap height. So for this particular bodice, with a round sleeve of about 12.5, I'll be using a cap height of 4.5, but for a bigger sleeve you can use 5, you can use 6, depending on the round sleeve. I mean the largest part of the sleeve, the arm area, depends on it. So I'm going to be marking down 4.5, and we're going to connect the line. So this is going to be our bicep line. This is our top line. So I'm going to label this point as A. So the next thing we're going to do is to confirm our round armhole measurement for the front and back bodies. So I need back arm, the armhole measurement, and the front. So we'll get our flexible meter rule, and then this is the back body, so we're going to measure around it like so. So here I have 7.7 over 8. So I'm going to note that 7 over 8. 7 over 8. And from the front, I'm going to repeat the same thing and check the round armhole. And we have 8 3 over 8. 8 3 over 8. So I'm going to add these two. I'm going to add it, and we're going to add 16. So from this 16, we're going to subtract 0.5, which gives us 15.5. So this 15.5, we're going to divide it by 2. Then we have 7.75. So placing our ruler on point A, we are going to adjust the meter rule until the 4.75 meets or intercepts with the line, with the biceps line. 7.75 intercept to the bicep line at this point. So we are going to connect the straight line. The next thing we'll be inserting is our elbow height, or our elbow measurements, which is 10.5, 10.5, and then okay, 10.5. Then our round elbow is 10.5. So divided into 2, we have 5.25. So we are going to connect this to point B. We are going to connect C to point B. I'm going to be changing my pen now to blue. We'll be connecting the back sleeve cap. So first thing first, I'm going to divide this into 3. But because if divided into 3, we won't really have an even or a whole number. So I'm going to divide it into 3 by having the first 2.75 this way. Then the remaining 5 inches are divided into 2 and I have 2.5. But if it is possible to divide it into 3 exactly, you can divide it 3 into equal parts. But in this situation, these two must be the same thing. So from point A, I'm going to go in by 0.5 and mark my point B. From this point, I'm going to come up by 0.75, mark my this point D, and mark my point E. Then I'm going to find half of this 2.75. I'm going to find the half, which is going to be like 1/3/8. Should be around that. Then we'll go down by from here by quarter 0.4 and label it F. I'm going to label this point to G. So for the back sleeve, we're going to be connecting B to E to G, or sorry, A to B to E to G to F back to B, A to D to E to G to F back to B. So I'm going to be using my curve for that. Like so. Alright, so we have that, and with this we've been able to construct our back sleeve. We've been able to construct our back sleeve cap. So now we'll be constructing the front. So for the front, we need our point A. Then we'll be making some new points. So from G, we are going to come in by 0.75 or come up by 0.75. I'm going to mark our points. I think the last alphabet is G. H. So from H, we are going to find the half of H, H to B, which is going to be like, this is 3.5 inches. It's going to be like 1.75. And from point 1.75, we're going to go down by half of an inch and mark our point high. So now we need to connect our point B to point A. So on this point 2, on this line E, we are going to mark 0.5. So we'll be connecting our B, we can just call this E1, to point from our A to B to point E1 to H to I back to B for the front sleeve. So with this, we are done with the sleeve lock, and we can cut it out. This is for the back. Sorry, this is for the back. The blue line is the back. The red line is the front. So this is the back and the front. Oh, sorry, we're using this as the front, and this is the back. So we'll cut through the red line too for the front. Yeah, with this we are done with our sleeve. Thank you for joining us today. Do well to subscribe and like this video.